For all the English language speakers who wants to learn Karen, this is Learn to Read and Write Karen Zago in 10 Days, Part 1. Today we will learn the first 5 consonants of the Karen alphabet, and we will also learn our first vowel. So let's get straight into it. Our first consonant is Ga. This sound is between a G and a K. We say it Ga. Follow me as I say the sound. Ga, ga, ga. This is Ka. It's a K sound. Ka, ka, ka. This is La. To make this sound, you need to open up the back of your throat and drop your jaw. One tip to get the sound correct is by practicing gargling or do the motion of gargling. When you gargle, you tend to open the back of your throat. La, la, la. This is ha. This sound also requires using your muscles to the back of your mouth. One way to practice this sound is by hacking. Ha, ha, ha. This is nga, like singer. Similar to la, where we have to open up the back of our throat and drop our jaw, this time we do it while smiling. Nga, 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 nga. Now we know how to sound out the first 5 consonants of the Korean alphabet. The last 3 consonants we learned today may sound difficult for you to sound it out, as it may use the muscles in your throat that you won't normally use when speaking English. But do not give up or stop here thinking it's too difficult. These are the hardest 3 consonants in all the alphabets. I promise you, it gets easier. Now let's review all of them, shall we? Ga, ka, la, ha, nga. Well done. If you couldn't get all of them correct, do not worry. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing, and if you still cannot get it right, do not stop there. Move on and then come back later. So now, as we've learned our first 5 consonants, let's move on to our first vowel. This is ah, ah, ah. Let's try putting together the first 5 consonants that we just learned with this vowel. We have here ga, a, ga, ga, a, ga, ga, a, ga, ka, a, ka, ka, a, ka, ka, a, ka, la, a, la, la, a, la, la, a, la, ha, a, ha, ha, a, ha, ha, a, ha, nga, a, nga, nga, a, nga, nga, a, nga. Well done. Now you have just learned your first 5 consonants of the Korean alphabet and your first vowel and how to put them together. Now that you are up to this stage, we shall practice writing them correctly. So now let's practice writing. To write ga, we start from the bottom left hand side, go around, and then go midway for the other side and come around. We start from the bottom left hand side, draw around, and then midway for the other little bit and come around. For R, we start from the top, curve, and drop straight down. Now we have our ga and ga, ga. Let's move on to ka. We start from the top this time, come around, and then stop midway and do the curve. Let's try ka, ka. We start from the top, we write from the top, we come around, and then we write the curve. And with the R, we start from the top, write the curve, and then drop straight down. That's ka and ka, ka. Let's try ra. We start from the bottom left hand side and then we draw around. This is easy. And ra, from bottom left hand side to the right hand side we come around. With the R, we start from the top, write the curve and drop straight down. That's ra and ra. Ra is a little bit different. We have to do this little curve at the top, do an S curve, and then come around right back to the top. And then for the other side, we go from the top right hand side and then come around to the middle. Let's try that again. We start from the top, do a little S curve, and then go around up to the top. And for the right hand side, from the top, we come around and meet in the middle. With the R, we start from the top, draw the curve, and then drop straight down. That's you have a ha and ha, ha. Nga, this is easy. This is like writing a C from the top, go around, right around. So this should be easy for you. Just like writing a C, and for the R from the top, do a curve and drop straight down. Now you have learned how to write all of the 5 consonants we've learned today and the consonant with the vowel that we have learned today. So now we have learned ga, ka, ra, ha, nga. What you need to do now is not to stop here but keep practicing. Practice writing these consonants down on a piece of paper, and as you're writing it down, sound it out. First, do it in order of ga, ka, ra, ha, nga, and then switch the order around. This will help you to remember the characters, how it looks like, and the sound. It will ingrain it in your head. So if you see it somewhere else, even if it's not in order, you will be able to recognize it. So this is very important. The same with ga, ga, ka, ka, ra, ra, ha, ha, nga, nga. Practice writing and sounding out the consonant together with the vowel in order first and then in different order. So well done. This is the end of our first lesson, part 1 for day 1. Let's come back tomorrow for our next part.